What's going on, brothers? I hope you're all having a blessed and fantastic day today. Now, last night I was at Bible study, and while I won't go into what exactly we were talking about, I came to the realization that I was still a child, and I was operating off of this thought process of a child, and the thought process that I was operating off of was that, I didn't want to do the hard work, the difficult stuff, the stuff that would actually, bring me progress in life because of stupid excuses like I didn't want to do it, or I didn't see the point in doing it, or, why should I have to do this, right? And that's a childish way to think. That's an arrogant way to think because, the hard work, the difficult stuff like getting a job, putting in those 12-hour days, shit like that. That's the stuff that actually makes you grow as a person. That's the stuff that, actually helps you in the long run. And I didn't want to do that stuff because I was being arrogant, and I thought, I don't have to do that. I can just, succeed online. I can just start this online business. It's all going to work out. Easy peasy. And now I'm like $2,000 in debt because, I wasn't, I was being naive and I was being childish. And thinking about it, right, all these successful people that you see online, people like Luke Belmar, people like Andrew Tate, right, these massively successful entrepreneurs, they didn't just hop on the internet and start cooking, right? They went out, they experienced the hardships of life, and then they succeeded. And I wanted to skip that hardship step. Like Luke Belmar, for example, right? He came over to America when he was 16. He was doing like a bunch of odd jobs. He was waiting tables. He was pressure washing basketball courts, right? He was doing that difficult stuff. And then he succeeded, then he had the money to go and do drop shipping, right? And then Tate, before he got rich and famous, he was selling fish at the market. He was boxing. He was doing all this hard stuff. And then he got rich and famous. And then I was thinking about myself, and it's like I wanted to skip the hard stuff and go straight to the rich and famous, bro. I didn't want to do that like real hard, that grind work, that actually suffer for a little bit and then succeed. I just wanted to, I just wanted to hop on the internet and be like, yep, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just skip all that stuff. I'm gonna start the business and I'm gonna be massively successful, and it's gonna be happily ever after. And that clearly didn't happen. And because I didn't want to do that difficult stuff, because I didn't really want to work my ass off and actually put effort and actually grind, I ended up wasting like 2 years. I wasted $7,000. Now I'm $2,000 in credit card debt, all because I was being childish. And I feel like that's a mindset that a lot of people have, is like you want to skip that difficult shit. And I feel like the main reason that happens is because of social media. Because you're seeing on the internet all of these people, people your age, people who are massively successful. You got 17-year-old millionaires. You got Andrew Tate shouting at you to get your Bugatti, right? You've got all these people who are doing a lot, comparatively better than you in life. And you think that that's just how they started, right? You think that, oh man, this dude just came out of nowhere. He was overnight success. And that really wasn't the case at all. It's just that you didn't see all the work that they put in the back end, right? You didn't see all the years of hardship, the years of labor, the years of like genuine work and effort that they put in to get to where they were in life, right? They might tell you about it in a podcast or something like that, but you don't actually see it. And since you don't actually see it, it doesn't register in your mind that's what you have to do to be successful. Like you have to put in that difficult work, that grunt work, that grind work, in order to get where you want to be in life, right? And I really messed up by like trying to skip that step, bro. Specifically in college, right? Because I was getting paid to go to college because my grades in high school were pretty good. In the state I'm in, they have like this scholarship where if you're above a specific GPA, they basically pay for you to go to school, right? And I had that scholarship, right? And instead of actually like taking that seriously and actually at the very least trying in school to maintain that GPA, I was like, oh, this doesn't matter. I don't see the point in this. Why do I have to do this? Because I only wanted to focus on my business, right? I only wanted to focus on my business, and I very well could have did both. I very well could have done well in college and grinded my business, and I probably would have ended up a lot better off because how am I gonna explain this, right? Because I wasn't putting in enough effort, right? I wasn't putting in enough effort, and since I wasn't trying, since I wasn't really trying, I didn't get the results that I wanted in life. I did not get the result that I wanted in life, and you get think about it like this, bro. Like you have two men, right? You have one man who is not putting in the maximum amount of effort. And you got the other man who is putting in, 110%. And ask yourself, which one of these men is God going to want to work with? Is God going to want to work with a dude who's not even trying, who's not giving it his all? Or is God going to want to work with a dude who's actually trying, who's giving it his all? He might fail. He's probably going to fail every now and then. He's probably going to fail a lot, right? But the fact that he's actually trying, the fact that he's actually putting in that effort, the fact that he's doing the hard stuff, right? Who is God going to end up blessing? It's that guy. It's buddy who's doing 110, and I'm over here doing 50, and wondering why I'm not succeeding in business. Wondering why I'm not where I want to be in life, because I wasn't putting in that effort. It's because I was being childish, and I've come to that realization. Right? It's like, okay, well, I gotta do the difficult stuff. I gotta go through some pain in life. I actually got to put in some effort. I feel like I had to just hop on camera and come and tell y'all about that, because I feel like, there's other people out there with that exact same problem, man, who try and skip that step, who try and skip that essential step of doing the hardship, and then to, taking all those lessons, taking all the tenacity you get from that, the diligence, the the mindset that you get out of doing that, it's going to help you in the long run anyways. Because realistically, you don't want to skip that step, right? Because imagine you turn 18 and you just get $1 million. You're going to be fucked up for life because you didn't work for it. You're not going to value it. It's probably going to be gone within the next year, maybe, two, maybe even two, probably one though. Because I would, if I got $1 million at 18, I'd probably, dude, I would blow it all. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I wouldn't know how to handle it because it wasn't worked for. And if you didn't work for it, you're not going to value it. And if you don't value it, it's not going to last. But when you actually go through that struggle, that actually grind, where you're actually working to get the money, right there, to get whatever it is you're obtaining, right? You're going to value it because you understand how difficult it was to get. You understand that it was not easy. You understand that you had to work your ass off to get that thing. And then you're gonna value it. You're not just gonna throw it away on useless stuff. You're not gonna give it out. You're gonna treasure it. You're gonna hold it close. Because you learned all those lessons. You learned the hardship, and you understand more about how that stuff works. You understand more about how money works, how success works. And it's going to be worth a lot more to you, and you're not going to want to waste it. You're not going to want to waste all those years, all those hours, all the stuff you were doing, all that hardship you went through. You're not going to want to waste that at all. So, all of that to say, man, is that, you got, don't be childish, bro. Don't end up like me. Don't try and skip that essential step of the hard work, because I promise you it is not going to end up well. And even if it does, it's not. Even if it does end up well, it's not going to end up well. Because if you skip that hardship, if you skip the genuine grind and effort and end up succeeding, you're going to be a lot worse off than if you didn't. than if you didn't, because you're going to get a taste of that success. You're going to get a taste of that fame and that wealth, and then you're going to lose it all because you didn't earn it. You didn't earn it, so you didn't value it, and now it's gone. And now you've had a taste of that high life, bro. You've had a taste of that good food, that great travel, you know, the parties, all that fun stuff. You've had a taste of it, and now you don't get to experience it anymore. You're like, you'd be like a drug addict suffering from withdrawals. You're just like, I need the parties. I need the good food. I need the high class, and you can't afford it anymore because you lost it all, because you didn't work for it and you didn't earn it. You didn't deserve it, and now it's gone. Now it doesn't exist anymore. So you just gotta lock in, bro. I understand, bro. If you can put in like genuine like 6 months to a year, 2 years, 3 years of like genuine hard work, like genuine work, then the man you're going to become on the other side of that, it's going to be 1,000%, 1,000,000% better than the man you are right now. All the lessons you're going to learn, stories you're going to have to tell, experiences that you'll have, it's gonna make you a better person, bro. So I gotta turn this around, bro, because I'm like financially cooked right now. My net worth is literally negative because I was being childish. And you know, that's a lesson I learned, right? That's another story I have to tell, and bringing myself out of this and digging myself out of this hole I've put myself into. I'm gonna have a good story to tell out of this, and then I'm gonna have a lesson, right? I'm gonna have a lesson that I'm gonna be able to share with others. So don't be a child, bro. You gotta do that hard shit. Let's lock in. Peace.